Hi and hello everybody, it's Fern. Welcome back to another Planty video. Thank you so much for joining me for this begonia repot. Today we're going to be focusing on my variegated begonia maculata, which is a plant that is fairly new to my collection here. And one of y'all commented, we have an extra dog here right now, so if you hear any big doggy noises, that's why. But one of y'all commented asking if I could make a video on the care for this plant, and I would love to do that, but I haven't figured out the care yet. So I figured the best I can do for you right now is to just document my process of growing this plant out. So I think that I'm gonna make a dedicated playlist for this one, and we can kind of watch her journey together. And I also might do a bonus division and repot of my begonia paulensis in this video as well. I figured, I don't know, they can just share a video, I guess. These are two of my favorite plants in my collection, so that works out fine. So I have these two variegated begonia maculata. This one has higher variegation, which you can see is a little bit risky because we do have a leaf that came out fully variegated, so it's hard to say. And also she looks kind of mad, like she's not looking great, which is part of the reason that I want to kind of take these out and see what's going on with the roots and everything, just to be sure that everything is well. So yeah, we have this one with higher variegation that could be a little bit more interesting or risky to watch grow out. And then we have this one that has lower variegation but looks in better health. I mean, we do have some crisping, like these plants have gone through shipping and have been adapting to a new environment, so I'm not too surprised or worried about that. But I have had them in my possession for a little while now, so I figured let's just get these into my mix and yeah, just get them settled in so that they can continue to get established here with us. I do have quite a bit of growing experience with just the regular begonia maculata, and I have had a very easy time growing that one. I've had multiple different plants. Oh my gosh, there we go. I've had multiple different plants of that one, and I've honestly had no issues with it. So I'm hoping that this one is going to be smooth sailing for me as well. I am going to be potting these up together. I think that's going to be my move. I could keep them separate, but I might as well just put them together because I don't want to experiment with any different mediums or anything yet. Eventually, I'll probably take cuttings and transfer this plant over to leca, but for now, I'm just going to put it in my begonia mix, which is just Pro Mix HP mixed with some vermiculite. I have a begonia video where I actually make mix up a batch of this mix that I can link down below, and then I also have a substrate video that breaks down pretty much all the different substrates that I use in my houseplant collection. So if you want to hear more about that, I'll link both of those videos, but that's what I'm going to be using today. I do have a tiny bit of this tropical rain mix, which is basically very similar to what I am mixing up, and I don't think that this shop exists anymore, or at least I couldn't find it. But I'm just gonna dump what's left of this into, oh my gosh, looks like this has maybe a little bit more perlite, but yeah, it essentially looks the same. So this is a self-watering pot. I don't know if I'm gonna use it as self-watering though, but it's good to have the option in the future to keep this filled, and then they could suck up water because begonia are thirsty. So I'm just gonna add some soil into here. And then we're gonna unpot our plants here. This one I'm a little nervous to look at because I think this one had just rooted before it was sent out to me. This one I can see the roots though. It definitely has an established root system. So I'm just gonna, actually, do I even need to break this apart? I don't think I even really need to. I could just stick it straight in here. Maybe I put a little bit too much mix. It looks good. Like, I really have no reason to mess around with it, so I might just go ahead and stick it in here. So there's one. And then this will be the one that will be interesting to check out. Hopefully there's some roots still in here. Oh boy. Okay, there is. There is a little root system. So, that's good. I'm glad I didn't completely kill all of the roots by like underwatering this or something. So oh my gosh, I realized I'm holding these soil root balls over my coffee. Let's move that over. So I am not going to disturb that. But yeah, no wonder this plant is looking a little bit sad, because it's a newly rooted plant and then it pushed out a leaf with like no chlorophyll, so, or minimal chlorophyll. So hopefully it just continues to keep on trucking here. I'm gonna add a little bit more potting mix in. That actually makes me feel better though, because part of me was thinking like, oh my god, did you kill the roots and it has no roots? But no, I'm happy to see that it does have a little root system still. I'm gonna actually peel off just this little sheath. Okay, stick her in there, and then I'm just gonna backfill. I'm debating removing this leaf down here. We can decide that after, I guess. This has been living in my IKEA greenhouse cabinet, my Millsbo wide. So I guess I'm just gonna leave it in there because seems to be fine in those conditions. Eventually I'll probably grow this in ambient, but for now I'm gonna baby it. Okay, I think that is pretty good. That's what it's looking like. Now I think I'm gonna remove this lower leaf because it's just kind of done. Like, I don't think it needs to stay on there. Thank you so much for your help. Now you can retire. Okay, cute. I do also have a new leaf coming in, so I'm so excited to see what that one is gonna end up looking like. It's difficult to see the variegation on the new leaves, it seems, but I think that I can actually tell where it's gonna be pink. I think I can see the pink spots, so I'm interested to find out if I'm right, if that's actually where they're gonna be. But yeah, this is just gonna be such a fun plant to grow because each leaf is so different, and I have these two little plants that seem to have really differing amounts of irrigation. I'm just excited to see how that changes or how that doesn't change, or just whatever it's gonna do. Maybe I'll put a little trellis in here as well while we're at it. Okay, I'm just gonna use a clear U trellis, stick that in, and then use a little dragonfly clip to attach. Whoop. And obviously this one is too small to be attached right now, but yeah, we'll see how this grows. I need to find a cute cover pot for her. Like, I want something, I don't even know what I want. I just want something really nice for her. So I'm gonna have to keep my eye out. I've been having a tough time finding pots these days. So I guess that's gonna be it for her. Maybe we can go water her through. Okay, don't mind these potatoes. These are from my garden. Look how many potatoes we have to wash. attach the little tray back on here. There we go. Cute. Okay, and then let's go ahead and tackle oh my gosh, this is just the reason that I've been putting this off is because it's just so chaotic. Look how many leaves this plant has. It's insane because there's too many rhizomes in here. There's too much going on. So my plan is to divide this plant and then pot up a smaller section into this pot. I'm still gonna keep this part of the plant or a part of the plant in this pot because I'm so anxious about something happening to this plant because it really can only be propagated from the rhizome. Like, you can't propagate this by leaf or stem. So it just makes me nervous. So until this one is like actively growing, I'll be keeping a backup. But there's just so much going on in here. Like, I don't know if you can see how chaotic it is. And this is only like a 5-inch pot, I think. I can't see. Yeah, 5-inch. So it's not a big pot, but there's just so much going on. And what I want for this plant is less leaves, but bigger. And this is giving me like 1,000,000 leaves, but they're small. So I think I'm just gonna have to unpot the whole thing to really like see what's going on in here. Unfortunately, this is wet. I mean, it's not unfortunate, I guess, because you don't want to be behind on watering this one. She does not appreciate that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am nervous about this. Like, I think I'm just gonna cut a chunk of the rhizome off, is what I think I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll bring you beside me so that you can get a better view of what's going on here. Okay, it's like we're working on this together now. So do you see just how I think uh-oh, did I just break off the piece that I wanted to keep? I think I just snapped something. Okay, great. Well, maybe I'll just cut this big rhizome and try to get some leaves. I'm just gonna start chopping. Need to get a sharp tool. Okay, I have a little utility knife. I'm just gonna cut the rhizome. Okay, I'm gonna see if I have a chunk. Obviously, the roots need to be intact as well, which complicates things a little. I'm just gonna try to loosen maybe. I think this is just gonna be messy. It just is. See, this is like a little, this one that I snapped has some roots attached to it. Oh, maybe this isn't the one that I snapped. Maybe it is and I just fully snapped it off. I don't know, but it has roots, so that could be something that I keep. And then I'm gonna go back into this rhizome, this big chunker. I'm gonna see. My battery just died. I'm like, this is the worst time. I had soil all over me. I had to get up and wash my hands. We're going back in though. Oh, there goes my coffee machine now. If anyone has a better way of doing this, please do inform me. But I just want like a small piece to start over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, this is still too much though, but I mean, we could work with it. We could cut it down from here. So many leaves, it's crazy. Okay, so this is the little chunk that I just cut off, so I'm gonna set this aside, and that is something that we're gonna work with. And then I just want to see what else I could save from here. Oop. I guess I'm just gonna, like, should I just grow a million of them? Where am I gonna put it? This is crazy. Okay, we have another little piece. This is perfect. This is like what I was really wanting to get. So there's just too much going on in one pot with all these separate things. I'm gonna try to cut this chunk. There we go. Oh my gosh, here's a whole piece. Okay. I'm just gonna, can I break this off? Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have so many plants now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants. I'm definitely gonna prune a lot of these leaves off. Okay, Shane's vacuuming right now, so I'm just gonna remove janky leaves from these and then we'll meet back up. I only want like 2 leaves on each of them. That one is janky. Janky. Oh. Oh my gosh. This is too much. What is going on here? That's cute. Barely any roots though. Barely any roots. Okay, everybody has been de-leaved. I still haven't decided which of these I'm gonna be keeping, but let's get a couple of pots set up. So I did grab one of these self-watering ones because I think that that could be a really good option. Somebody was actually just messaging me on Instagram saying that they put their paulensis in a self-watering, so I was like, maybe I should do that too. But I'm also not really sure about this style of pot because it might be a little too airy for this plant. So I don't know. I could also pot into this ceramic and it would look really cute. So I have too many options. I could do an inner pot or I could pot directly in. Maybe an inner if I'm just gonna do one plant in here. Okay, maybe I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. Is that excessive? Is that excessive to have 3 of these plants? Oh my gosh, send help. Probably don't have enough soil for that either. I might try to use some of this soil that's sitting in here because why not? Yeah. I think I'm just gonna reuse. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Am I right? If it saves me from having to go pull out the bins from our closet again, I'm down. Maybe I'll just do it in this one. Why am I potting it inside this cover pot? What is going on? Okay, I'm only gonna do 1 piece in each, I think, because I just don't want to be in the same situation right away where I have a crazy big out of control plant. So maybe I'll do this one. It has like this chunk attached to it. Some of them don't have like a big chunk like that. So just out of curiosity, I want to keep one with a chunk, and then a lot of these other ones just have like roots attached. So this one looks pretty, I mean, it doesn't look good, but it looks like it has the potential to start looking good. Or is it already too big of a, this chunk actually looks pretty good. Now I don't know which chunk I want to keep. Oh, soil always has me sneezing. Oh, I'm kind of curious about this one with just this one leaf. But this looks good too. No, I'm gonna do these three. I'm gonna do these three and we're gonna see how things go. So, just gonna get them all potted up. Maybe I'll put these in 3 different spots around the house. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to mix up more soil. I'm gonna put these in 3 different spots around the house and then we can kind of see what the different locations do for these plants. This is kind of funny how this started out as begonia maculata video, but I think that the majority of the video is gonna be taken up by this plant, but oh well. It's just a begonia video at this point, I suppose. Okay, this one is all done. This one's gonna go in, which side do I want? This side, I think. Okay, why is it facing different ways? This way, I think, is gonna be the front. I don't know, that guy's facing backwards. Okay, so that's gonna be, oh my gosh, it looks so piddly to go from a plant with so many leaves to this. Okay, there's one. Let's set up our little self-watering. I would try leca for this plant, but the one time that I tried a rhizomatis begonia in leca didn't go well, so I'm scared to try again. But if any of y'all grow yours in leca, please inform. I feel like maybe one of y'all has commented before saying that. Okay, I think that one is good to go. These just look so hilarious. They're probably gonna be mad for a few days, droopy and whatnot. Okay, I need to go get more soil. Or do I even need to do 3 of them? Should I just do 2 of them? I don't know. I don't know. 3 does seem excessive, doesn't it? And this pot's kind of ugly, so maybe I'll just leave it at 2, honestly. I mean, I guess we have 2 with the little chunks. Or should I keep this one in just like a little cup until it establishes? I could just grow it in this little cup and just stick it in the cabinet until it roots up. Okay, this one is gonna be my little backup guy, and I'll probably stick him in a cabinet. Speaking of cabinets, I need to get this maculata back situated in the cabinet, so I guess that's gonna be it for, oh, all the water drained through. You can see into the little tray. Probably just leave it, honestly, that's fine. But that is going to be it. Thank you so much for joining me for this begonia repot. Very happy with what we have accomplished today, and I will keep y'all posted on the progress, I guess, of both of these. I still haven't filmed an update for this month. I feel like I've just been like chronically behind on videos for the past couple of months, so I'm sorry about that. Hoping to get things together here in August. I mean, I kind of have to because I'm going away at the end of August, and yeah, I need to start locking in and getting prepared here. Anywho, I will see y'all soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope that you are well. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.